Come one, come all. Ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another beautiful live stream. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing this fine Friday? Is it Friday or Thursday? I think Friday. How are you guys doing on this fine Friday morning? Why is it so bright? What's up with the light? What's up with the lighting today? Looking like a phantom. But anyhows, hell with the camera. Who cares? Trading time. Time to win. Time to get aggressive. Time to fly. Time to go to the moon. In fact, time to go to Pluto. We need to go where no man and no woman has been before. New heights, elevation, six-figure days. As we continue to work and grind towards the mistakes that we're noticing in our trading, any and everything becomes possible. $250,000 days. I can see it around the corner. So hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check out the disclaimer on screen. Remember that the results that you see here are not typical. Remember that day trading is hard, day trading is risky. Day trading is not get rich quick. It takes time, it takes months, more commonly years, to become efficient. Do not start today and just think right away you'll do well. Like any other career, business, or industry, there is always a learning curve. Do not go guns a-blazing, but instead take it slow. Utilize cash accounts, small share size simulators, so you can practice and improve before putting a lot of money on the line. All right, it only makes sense to do things in a chronological order, and that's the recommendation here. That's why we put up the disclaimer, to save people who are willing to listen and not just go crazy here in the markets. Because as you guys know, the markets are merciless. Markets are unforgiving, and they wait to just get you, is what it seems like here. The moment you slip up, the moment you make a mistake, market is just waiting to get you. And the one time when you make a mistake and it works, it's tricking you to create a bad habit to then get you even worse next time. So just keep that in mind. And lastly, be careful of the fake accounts. There are a lot of fake Relentless trader accounts. People who sadly, instead of working hard towards something and looking to improve in this life, they want to take advantage of others and they look to make fast money. It's quite sad, but it's the reality of the world we live in today. And we have to watch ourselves, protect ourselves, so that way we don't get caught into getting scammed. All right, so be careful, stay safe. That's the full disclaimer here on the channel. Now with that being said, let's talk about what's moving, what's not. Let's look at our watch list and let's get going. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day at long last. So, I got a couple of stocks on watch, such as MYSZ, TAOP, LYT, HUMA, and there's a continuation name from yesterday, NVNI. That's my watch list for the day. My watch list for the day. Don Juan, buenos días. Buenos días, mi amigo. Buenos días. El Pastor speaks a little bit of Espanol. My Espanol es poquito, muy poquito. That's all I know how to say is to say that I is to say that I speak very little Spanish. I seen a episode of Family Guy with something like that, man. One of the best jokes I've ever seen. But anyhow, to stay focused here, to stay locked in. You know what? I'll start off with NVNI. Why not? NVNI up 130%, 9 million shares of volume. Perhaps I put this one up here over LYT. It's always hard to know which ones are going to be good right away. NVNI. This was the stock that we got in and the halt down, but then it ended up curling up. So we got lucky on that trade yesterday, but so far today, looking good. Continuation. We pushed up from that area around $3-4 all the way up to $8.14 for pre-market highs today. Quite impressive. Most impressive. Yesterday's high, we had 382 before the close. 382. I'm wondering what this trend line was back here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, yesterday's high 382. I'm going to map out this level here. 383, 382. We're quite above it, but you know, just for the sake of having it up there on the chart. Coming into after hours, we had a high point initially. It's around 720. It's around, well, 725 to be exact. I'm gonna put a couple of trend lines here. And the initial base of the move was around 670. 670 was the initial base of the move. So I'm getting a couple of trend lines in, and I'm gonna clean up some of the other ones that are no longer relevant way down below, just to have the chart look a little bit more clean. But so far, so good. So we're definitely coming up, and we could be heading into some headwind. No pun intended. There could be some headwind coming up here in terms of, you know, gap to fill into the pre-market high. So it'll have to be strong, but we've been in a very hot market. If there's any stock that can do it, it could be this one, right? It's very possible. So we'll see. I'm going to check the daily chart. All-time highs are, we got 1099. 1099 all-time highs. $11. Okay. So if we get over the pre-market highs, $8, well, $11 perhaps the target. Moving on to MYSZ. Stock is up 340% with 42 million shares of volume. 701 pre-market highs. Below our current pullback, but that's been 510. We've been in the range so far. Not bad. We're well above the 200 EMA on the daily, which is good. The most notable area / level that I'm seeing goes back to August of 2023, where we had a high point of 2192. Is there any other levels before then here? Actually, okay, there's a few. Let me zoom in a little bit more. We had a couple of topping wicks. Let's see. Where are we? 579. We've had 595 going back to February of this year. High point. But lighter volume move, but it's still gapped up, sold off. Likewise with January 9th of this year, 712 on that particular day. And that's right above the pre-market high. $880 also. This is towards the end of last year. $880. Bro, anyhow. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how this one does. MYSZ. If it gets over $12, honestly, I'd expect to move up to 20. But I don't know if that's possible. Or if, well, not in terms of I don't know if it's possible. It definitely is possible. But in terms of it being likely, anything is possible. There are no limits here. This stock could go to $500 today. Very unlikely, but possible. What was the stock that went to 2,500? I'm forgetting the name. But I mean, we've seen some crazy things, right? We've seen some insane stuff before, so nothing is really impossible. So NV and MYSC, those two are looking good. Moving on to TAOP. TAOP. So I was coming in late the last like 2 to 3 days. I have to get myself together. It's like, and I mean, I've still been waking up at the same time. I've been waking up super early, 7 a.m. my time, market time, and kind of just doing a little too much, not coming in as early as I'd like. So it's like, yeah, enough of that nonsense. Sometimes you'll slack off a little bit, but you got to check yourself. Because in this business, if you don't check yourself, nobody's going to do it for you. You're just going to be a lost soul. I refuse to allow myself to be my own detriment. And it's not going to happen. 50.08 for the lows. 50.08 for the lows here. TAOP. TAOP. This one is up 91%, 51 million shares of volume. Definitely a stock we've traded multiple times here in the past. 200 EMA on the daily is at 88.56. So it's right between us and that pre-market high. Other key daily levels as of recent has been 98 cents going back to September 30th. Volume on that day a little lighter, but still 98 cents. If we can get back to 1, I think this could be good. We're at 65 cents now. So we'll see how this one does. Okay. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, John, how you doing? Pizza made me do it. Pizza made me do it. Quite interesting name. There must be a good pizza lover there. But anyhow, hey, the name doesn't matter. We're here for trading, right? As long as the name is appropriate, that's fine. So pizza, big shout out there. Marcos, what's up? We got Red in the building. Gus, longtime supporter in the building. John Money. John Money is in the building and asking me if I'm serious. I can't even remember what that might be referring to, but shout out to John Money, because we about to get some money today. Today we about to fly. Ryan is in the building. Wave Rider, the surfer perhaps, I'm guessing here, is in the building. Tom, what's up? What's up? What's up? AB, what's going on? AB Gutierrez. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name. Shout out to you guys. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Trader Nation is in the building. And let's get ready. Risky Trader. Interesting name. Risky Traders in the building. Dave, Brad, Noah. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And it's going to be time to go. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Time to lock in. We got 9 minutes. I'm going to start my screen recording early. Just remember the disclaimer, guys. Remember the results here are not typical. Trading is risky. I'm making and losing thousands of dollars every day. Um, I am a consistent trader, of course, but I do want to keep it transparent, right? And not let people just think it's only about winning because we do have red days and red trades. Yesterday, my biggest red trade, $1,600 in the blink of an eye as I took some bigger share size than I would have wanted to in an area that was a little high risk, right? So just know that the risk is real. And trading in this space is definitely interesting because if I was to lose $1,600 out of my wallet, it'd be a disastrous day. But trading and it being in this space, this environment, if I ever lose money under the context of trading a good setup, even if I make a mistake in a trade, it's part of the deal and it's completely okay. But yeah, so looking forward to having a great day here today. In terms of which stock I want to watch into the open, this is always a tough one on days like this where there's so many stocks moving. It's always a tough one. Do I need to extend this side perhaps? Let's see if I extend this. More, come on, okay. All this thing is completely out of the way now. Okay, great. Yeah. So in terms of what stock to watch into the open, I'm gonna give a look through here. And HSDT actually didn't put any trend lines here. Just put a quick couple of trend lines. Daily chart. In fact, I need to clear my drawing set. This is too messy. There's the alarm for screen recording. Make sure it's turned on. Make sure it's turned on, especially for those of you in MMU. Key component of reviewing every day. 258, 200 EMA. Yeah, I'm not certain as to which one to watch right away into the open. They all have something going for them. I think it's really going to just come down to being patient that first minute or two, and then from there we can start to get a bit of a gauge. But even yesterday we saw some stocks, like NUKK started off a little strong, at least a few days ago started off a little strong, but then it's back down. Then you have some other stocks moving up that you're not looking at, so it's always part of the trick here. I will have TAOP on watch for cheaper stock, and then I think MYSC and NVNI perhaps. But HSDT doesn't look bad. LYT doesn't look bad. It's curling up here. Back in the days, I'd watch 4 stocks, but if I do, I could do that. I'd have my level 2. I used to have a level 2 right in this area up here. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to record it. And the wrong stock is going to be on screen at multiple times, either for when I'm reviewing and rewatching my archive and for the YouTube audience. Yeah. So, and LYT looking, spicy here. Looking spicy. But there's a couple of key things. Which stock will move right away is not the biggest, it's not the most important thing for me. Going back to yesterday's recap, there's a couple of key bullet points that I got to focus on. I got to keep in mind my risk to reward ratio in areas where it makes sense to hold a trade longer. Got to keep in mind my risk to reward ratio and give the trade time. If it's a pullback to where we're so far from high of day and the stock is still bullish, got to give it time. There's no reason to just take a break-even trade or just 20 cents when the reward is $1.50, $2 a share. That's one of the key things here to focus on. And I literally have, you know, I have bad word and then the losses, meaning, don't worry about the losses. Like, take the trade, be confident about the setup, and be firm. There's a reason why we have these patterns is because we've realized them over time to work well, right? So trust in what we know and love, and it'll pay off. It's as simple as that. Trust in what you know and love, and it'll pay off. Fear is what holds us back. Fear is what's holding me back in a lot of these key trades. But on the other side of fear is reward. On the other side of fear is greatness. And ultimately that's my main goal here, is to be great, to be my best self, to be the best version of myself. And I'm still working towards that every day. And I cannot allow fear to hold me back. Fear is the enemy. Fear will not hold me back today. Fear doesn't stand a chance today, as a 2-minute warning is coming up. On the other side of fear is my dreams, my goals, my greatest ambitions, is what's on the other side of being afraid. So, am I going to allow fear to rule my life? The answer is no. Other than that, I do need to focus more and concentrate more. Focus more. I'm writing down a few bullet points to remind myself throughout the day. Concentrate on the opportunities in front of you. And perhaps a little less talking. Because sometimes I'm finding myself talking and then I'm not buying back as quickly as I would like certain things because it's hard to do the multitasking. And other than that, I need to take every single entry I see. Every single trade. I'm still, believe it or not, like I'm still missing like 40% of trades, just a lack of aggression. Like 40% of key trades, lack of aggression, I'm not taking it. So gotta be assertive, gotta be dominant, gotta be aggressive, gotta float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And this day will be a great day. Let's trade to the best of our abilities. Here we go. Let's make sure our share size is adjusted properly. NVNI, will we get over 6? Okay. Pretty extended move over 6, actually.
I say TC.
Level 2 is inverted again. Come on. 74 are highs. No bounce. Perhaps 60 for the bounce. Fair trades. Oh, still going down. Wow.
HSDT.
TAOP is moving up. I'm gonna pull it up when I can. Hmm. Getting some higher fills. Gotta watch out for that. Perhaps hit the bids. Okay. Plus 1K to flat, not great. TAOP. I'm gonna lock in on it here for a sec just to see if it continues. MYSZ does look like we're getting a good red to green for now.
NVN.
MYSZ is moving. 65. It looks like it's holding. Can we see the new high? We can do well here, but we gotta be quick and careful. TAOP. MYSZ also looks like it's doing really well. Oh, wow. Wow. Impressive. Halting up. Halt to 79.
NTZ.
It's been very strong through 70 there. Very strong. $82 to halt up now. 82. We haven't really had a proper pullback. Oh, I didn't feel anything there. Oh, not great. Tried hitting the bids. 71.
TRFX. NYSE HSDT
6-8. Can we hold? If not, I'll get out. Oh, I'm gonna get blazed. It's coming down hard. MYSE halting up. I don't know how the price action was, but in the side of my eye, I did see a lot of movements there. So the 1 minute pullback into VWAP is failing miserably. So in a situation like that where I lose, I like the trade because, you know, we're pulling back into what I know is usually to be support. But if it Titanics, that's perfectly fine. Moving on to the next stock. So green 1K to red 1K there though, not amazing, but you know, fair. MYSE halting up. We'll see how this one does. There was another one that halted up. I'm going to check out a couple of them. PRFX, WKEY, a few others.
LYT
LYT, which is on our watch list for today, I think. Did that one halt down? And then NVNI is also halted down. Okay, we got a lot of halts. HSDT is halted down. Yeah, so, you know, again, it's just so hard to keep up with everything with so much moving. I missed this one here too. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up as you're tuning into the channel. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We do appreciate the thumbs up. Hi, Phil. All right, let's see if it takes off. Will we? It's a little jumpy, this TAOP. It's moving up, though. It's on our big red to green here. It's so jumpy, it's hard to get in is the only problem. So it's right back at the highest TAOP. Oh, come on. Trying to dip 68 area. And I'm getting blazed again. So back to flat and then red 1K again. Okay, maybe I leave that stock alone. That's too much of a roller coaster for me. MYSE. Let's just focus up here. I mean, you could make money and lose some money so easily. Caught a good trade going up. The dip again, getting me. It still seems strong, but the range down, I think maybe avoiding the pullbacks is the best way to go. 42 in 10 seconds. So there's about a minute. Yeah, TAOP I think I like. I now I know, okay, just don't even bother with those bigger dips. Just kind of let them be and then go from there. $6.19. 42 in 10 seconds. We got about 30 seconds if it is a 5-minute halt. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button. Watching stock MYSC resumption for the dip and rip. We're at 619. 10 seconds and counting. 5, 4, here we go.
MY is 3.
There's an entry that I missed there, but that was pretty good.
WKE1.
30 entry to get back in for breakup 7 was great. False halt. Was close. 46 buying at 11. Not great. Come on now.
MTC. LYT.
Oh, wow. That teleported back down right as I was about to sell up there at 50.
HSBT.
It held up though. New low, but it held new low. High fill. Do not teleport back down this time.
HSBT.
Oh, false breakout. It might try again. Are we holding? Nope, it's coming down. What's it? Come on, what's it gonna be? Still holding 7 for now. That was good, but it was volatile. Like that halt down, that halt up. The second trade in that halt up was impressive. From 730 to 8, or from 630 to 775. That's pretty impressive. MYSC still fighting at 70 cents. We'll see if this one is able to reclaim levels here. Just going to do a quick look through HSTT, HUMA, LYT.
PRFX.
The low is 0.2. I'm going to try to scale into a position here. I'm going to try to scale in small size. KB, does this thing have any life left on this 5-minute pullback? Or is this backside? If it's backside, then I'm cooked in this trade. If it's the 5-minute setup, then we're still talking business. Again, TAOP still strong.
MTC.
Did my ad get in at a good fill? Come on, KB. What is it going to be for good old Relentless here? For good old RT. Can I see 50? Can I see 60? For good old Pastor?
HSDT. MTC. WKBY.
Now, can we hold our levels and keep going? We are seeing some resistance here, so but still holding 1,000 in case it does go through. Can try to buy back eventually if it goes and holds the level. If we go and hold, I can add back here aggressively.
QMTN.
Come on, push through. Break free. I'm going to take it and wait.
HSDT.
The gun. What's the high of this range? Oh, and I got a high fill there. Taking the gains though, it's not a bad trade. Can we try again for over 8? Over 7? Over 7? Over 7? Over 7? Perhaps not quite. Oh, 90. Might just do it. Oh, I sold both. It's not instant. Okay. It might dip. But is that bid still there? Are we gonna dip? Waiting patiently. $85 fill. Okay. Okay. Uh, and the bid is gone. Looks like the bid is gone, which is strange. I'm gonna size down a little bit here. Back. It's okay. I think this is fair. This is fair. This is fair. This is fair risk to reward. This is pretty fair. You gotta be confident in the trade. If it breaks down, this is a great trade no matter what. Win or lose. Gotta just hold it.
WKB1 NTZ.
Oh, false breakout.
QNTN.
False breakout. The order's there. It's getting filled. I'm gonna buy back aggressively. Could have held that longer, boy. Don't false breakout, please. Come on. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes? It might false breakout. It's taking long. We're seeing a false breakout.
TAOP. HSDT.
794 and then 689 for the highs, for the low. The key thing is that it held up the big drop there, so it could try again. It could. It's a little risky, but it could. God, feels. The breakout definitely tricky. Are we coming down or going up? Alright, perhaps I wait. Not risk too much. We are seeing a bid here, but still selling. It needs to get above 30. I don't like how jumpy I am here. The stock is under stress, and it could break down. So I'm trying to keep it tight, but gotta still be firm. Try to hold through. Gotta be firm. But then it's back up. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna ease off, size down, and wait. Just a little too much chop. The 5 minute candlestick is under stress. There's 2 minutes left. It could still curl up, but it's looking a little weaker. It has to get above 730 to really look good. I'm gonna
TRFX.
It's still alive. The candlestick is about to close, though. It's gonna look pretty bad on the 5 ending like this. This is definitely a false breakout candle, but it's still here, which is the key. The key. So it could still try again.
TRFX. TAOP.
It seems like it's still churning a bit. Should have took that off. Okay. Yeah, it's still churning a little bit. It's slowing. It's still here. We'll see. Let me just check everything else. HSDT, HUMA. The job is not done yet. Can't relax yet. Gotta keep an eye. Still seems like one of the only ones moving. So I'm gonna keep a watch. Keep to the small size for now. And we'll see what we get. It's looking like it could be a head and shoulders, but again, it's kind of hard to say. I think I need more time, more candlesticks. Big levels down here. There's a small bid.
BGMX.
It looks like it might be the head and shoulders here. This one looks like it might be on backside. We can still get something out of it, but we'll have to wait around until later perhaps. I'm gonna check out some other stocks. AMOT, check the scans. And UKK 36 to 44, not bad.
AQB.
Let me check the chat as well. AQB doesn't look bad here. I'll watch this one. AQB halted up. Let me see what the chat is looking at. The
PRFX.
resumption is going to be at 9 and 40 seconds. Big Steve mooning.
EMO.
Few minutes. About 2 minutes. MYSC, I did miss the second trade on the resumption, which was almost a dollar share move. Sometimes they're just so fast. By the time my brain processed what happened, I kind of hesitated a millisecond and kind of missed it. But beautiful stock, beautiful move, similar to what we saw yesterday on PRFX and PBM. AQB coming up. Ten seconds. MYSC looking interesting as well.
AQB.
Oh my goodness. Come on. All right. Okay, that's fair. I was aggressive there on the dip. The false halt didn't work. It worked for a second, but back into the false halt.
AQB.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, coming back to MYSC. If I'm lucky, it opens up somewhat sideways and then bounces, but we'll have to see. Mm, 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 mm. This is relatively small share size though, so if I do lose 10 cents, I only lose 600, which is, not bad if I lose full 10 cents because it is flashing 74, 84. It's also flashing 80. It might resume at 80 is my guess. 4-cent loss, 6,000 shares. MISZ back to 7, but then back down. Again, it still could be interesting, this stock. We got resistance, but, we'll see. I'm gonna check the scans in case I'm missing a stock right now.
LINK.
Why isn't the volume filtering out this nonsense here? This one.
It is.
The first wave of momentum might be over. $15 and 1 second for resumption. We got less than a minute. I'm not sure where it's going to resume. It's showing a bunch of different prices. 78 perhaps. I think it will bounce. I don't think I'll sell immediately. Let's just see what it does. My risk is limited. Couple seconds.
AQNS. AQB.
All right, I'll take it off. Struggling to even bounce here. Can we get over 80? Yeah, this one was pretty weak. Taking 65, and it's still going down. Okay, that's fair. I'll take the loss. Oh my gosh, no bounce from 90 to 50 to 58, no bounce. So much for averaging down, right? If you average down here, you got blazed. Bro, what a drop off. That is steep. I took 64, 65, still going down, brother. All right, I think that's it for the first wave. We took some losses, which wasn't great, but nevertheless, green is good. TAOP, green 1K, red 1K flat, red 1K flat, and then red 1K again. Just got caught on every big red candle here, trying to get the bottoms. All right, time to sit on my hands and wait for the next opportunity. AQMS. Another one halted up. AQMS. Resumption might be coming up soon. AQMS. AQMS. Is this the one to save us here from having a slowdown in the day? Starting with small size, being that all the side stocks were slow. Starting with small size.
PRFX.
1958. Starting with small size. Starting with small size. We got about a minute. Less than a minute, actually. AQMS. We're at 308. There's 10 seconds. Here we go.
AQMS.
There might be a hidden seller. 19. Okay, we're over the level. Seller's up at 20. Oh, oh. Didn't mean to short. Yeah, not much there. Well, AQMS not holding up well. Everything kind of having trouble. I think that might, I don't know. Do I shut it down early? Something else is more than likely to come. But I guess what I can do now is just size down drastically. 500 shares. Going down to 500 shares for now. Until something just really comes and just shows and proves to us that it's worth the money. Because we already lost like 2K off the top. Which is kind of rough. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook. Hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate it. We got over 500 people, but only 100 likes. There's 400 people watching that has not hit the thumbs up. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. Dash, hope you had a nice day as well. Let me just keep looking at the scans because there might be something. Do we have anything in Pennyland? HSDT. Yeah, it did give a nice bounce here from 79 to 80. Yeah, looks like this one gave a nice move off the lows. Yeah, this is a good call. We'll see if it continues though. That's the key over VWAP, which is all the way at 15. It seems like it does have a little bit of a spread. Why is it having such a hard time here? With green printing, nothing happening. AQMS. Level 2 is not within the 100th of the penny here, but that's fine. I don't plan on doing too much trading on any backside. And I'll take the 120 bucks. Unless it curls up again, I'll try again. And I'm really excited for Grandpa John, man. John, shout out to you. MYSZ, nice push right here. Can I do some damage with my 500 shares, perhaps?
ABP.
Oh wow, there's a buyer. Let me put my hands on the buy button. I'm gonna take it here. Tight stop. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it does. Can I get 10 to 15 cents out of this bad boy? I'll re-average. Waiting. Oh no. Okay. No, there goes my 10 cents. Thinking we were gonna test the buyer there, but that's fair. I hope it's a real position as well, but so far so good. But there's the trade there. That's pretty good. I like what I'm seeing here. Where's the bid? Where's the order? I fill. Where's the reward? Still is good. And try it again. As long as we hold 34, 33, 30. It might sell through here. 26, it's coming down. 23, 20, 20. Small position remains. Interesting. Looks like I got some higher fills. What I don't like is my level 2 not showing the order. Like, is it gone? That's... Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Good thing I sold. That person is buying up a big size. That's like 100K shares. They're trying to get in. But they canceled the other half though, and now there's a seller at 30, 80,000 shares. I mean, is that the same person? And they're looking for a 5 cent gain. If that's the same person, that's a ridiculous trade. Why? Why? It's hard to know if it's the same person, but that's ridiculous. Come on. Well, for me, what that means is when I say re-average, it's like I'm gonna sell for a break even essentially, and then try to get back in lower, closer to support. That's what it means. Head and shoulders. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Some really long arms. This is the pattern that we're seeing here today. Sad face. Going down to the depths. Now, what we would hope for is a miraculous red to green. Somewhere, we come back at like 2 p.m., stock curls, 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 curls. Gets back to the highs. And then it's just ripping in areas like this. Maybe into after hours, it goes even more. That could happen. These can always, kind of get bought up in these areas and then make their way back up. Because as we know, a lot of buying comes in along the VWAP, right here. People buying, 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 buying. And then stock goes ABP.
ABP.
ABP. Another one. We've seen 10 of these already. This one needs to be good. Small size, just 500 shares for me. Not trusting anything until it really proves strength. Have to keep the gains. James, that's the way to do it. And get green and get out. $41, $49 for resumption. $41, $49. Man, I gotta go see a masseuse. I think this weekend I'm gonna go find the best masseuse I can find in town. Going to a full-on spa. I'm gonna check it out, man, because feeling feeling like 75 years old right now. You gotta stretch, get back into gotta get back into stretching more. Let's see, resumption's coming up. I got really small size. ABP 310. What's it gonna be?
ABP.
Great trade there. Can we get halted up 82? Resumed lower, instant halt up. There's a seller 3 though. It's strong for trying to buy up this order, that's for sure. Wow, I'm shocked that it didn't go. We had a bid behind us with big size. 60,000. Right as we broke the seller, a buyer came in. I got a bad fill there too. That's crazy. Will it go though? Can we hold? Seems like I'm not getting the best fills here. ABP, so far so good, I would say. A little tricky around the $3 area, but so far so good. The halt is at 48. There it is. False halt.
ABP.
It is halted up.
MSW.
Yeah, we got to try and hold longer for those type of moves, man. I got the high fill going in, but it's like trying to be disciplined towards this new adjustment. It's not going to be easy, but can't allow fear to control me, man. Job is not done. Big beam. Getting it done. The resumption's coming up. And now that we're over yesterday's highs at pre-market, you guys will see that on the daily chart, there's now room between where we are now and 880 being our next resistance. Doesn't mean that the stock will go to 880, but there's a chance we continue to curl. $54 and 43 seconds. OPTX, nice move there. We got less than a minute. $348 AVP. 10 seconds.
ABP. MSW.
Perhaps could have held that longer. This is high risk trade here, waiting. Having trouble. Ah, come on. What's that? I'm gonna ease off and wait a little bit. Just a little too choppy for my liking up there. Missed the dip there. It's still fighting. It's not done yet. Alright, looks like it might be done. Alright, 2K to flat. I think that's pretty fair. Good trading. Couldn't really do much about the losses there at the end. Just got caught in some losses. But overall, good stuff there. Much more control than what we saw yesterday. That's the key. OPTX. It wasn't what we would have wanted it to be. This move was pretty short-lived. We needed to hold up either high consolidation or at least this consolidation here to try again. There were trades that I didn't take off the hidden buyer at 40 that we saw. Could have been more aggressive there as well. Perhaps a little too cautious. OPTX moving up a little bit. I think this might be the day. MYSZ Christmas tree. OPTX, I'll keep an eye, but looking like this might be the day. Alright, OPTX, let me focus up on this one a little bit. Let's see if it's strong. I don't know, it's hard to get a good gauge on this OPTX. Seems strange.
AMIX.
A little early to that. Okay. Alright. Crap. And now it's buying up big sellers like nothing. And I've missed the dip. Wow. Oh, okay, okay. I think that might do it for today. I don't know. I'm thinking about shutting it down here and walking. Thinking about shutting it down and taking it off the table.
KNB cat.
Think I'm gonna take the gains. I'm a little disappointed that I gave back that full 2K. It's twice in a row that I'm up 3,000 yesterday. Today I'm up 2,000 very quickly, and then I just give it all back. But what are you to do? TAOP, green 1K, flat, red 1K, flat, red 1K again. Roller coaster, AQB. This one I think I just got destroyed. But all in all, I think if I'm to rate how I traded today versus yesterday, today I'd give myself a solid 9 out of 10. Yesterday, the only thing that saved me was the hot momentum. Way too much talking, way too much complaining, way too much flailing of the hands, and just sighing and rolling of the eyes. Like just too much drama, too much garbage, too much stuff that's below our standard. Gotta come in here, be firm, and just lock in on the charts and the technicals. And then when you're doing that, there's nothing to complain about because you're focused. You're not missing it. You know, you're hardly missing any trades. If I was to trade this well yesterday would have been a 25K day. So the aim is to keep this same level of focus and intensity every day moving forward. We have to just create these new rules and just stick to them until it becomes second nature. Just gotta keep reminding myself every day of it and just stay focused, keep pushing, because when the momentum is hot, especially like yesterday, today, these other days, we can do very well. We just gotta stay locked in. So despite OPTX moving a little bit, I think I'm gonna leave this one alone. It seems more of a fundamental stock, which is fine, but you know, unless it like really starts to become parabolic, I think I'll just leave it be. But good day, and I'm heading out. Stay safe, stay green. We're ending at 6,000, just under 6K. So it's another good day. And what's going on? Okay, this one's not doing anything. Alright guys, take care, stay safe, stay green, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you had a good one. And check out those links down below. Check out the links for the chat room. That's where it goes down. And that's where I'll be the rest of the day here, hanging out with the team. Check out the chat room.
ANIX.
Check out the classes. The links are down below as well for that, if anybody's interested in learning how to trade. And you guys can also check out the scanner, which is Momo Pro. All right, guys. It's another good day. We're shutting it down. Green is good. You know, once again, it's such a blessing to be able to wake up and trade. We know day trading is not easy, but there's nowhere else in this world that I'd rather be. You know, $5,800. Do I have to pay some small fees to my platform, which on a day like today is less than $100? And do I have to pay taxes on this money, which It's way more than $100, sadly, but do I have to pay taxes on these gains? The answer is yes. But there's still no other place I'd rather be, man. Trading is hard, it's not easy, but what makes it fun is that we get to work on being our best selves, being the best version of myself repeatedly until there's nothing else left to improve. And right now, there's a mountain of things I have to work on, and so there is no ceiling in sight. I'm very grateful to be able to be here. I do appreciate the community, the team, all the guys like Marcelo, Tim, Triad, the team house members, Crispy, Save, Calamity, all the guys. The students who are coming up, rising up, a bunch of rising stars in the community. I mean, some of the guys are just really killing it. You got Beam, Lucas, just to mention a few, Jackson, right? Shout out to all the guys, Dominique, Daniel. The team is absolutely mooning. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to everyone who is still working towards being consistent. We understand that it's not an easy road, but the good thing is that we know it's possible, or else myself and everyone else here in the community would not be able to get it done. So, let's continue to utilize each other as motivation. Let's push forward. Let's smile. Let's be happy. And let's have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay green. Relentless Trader is out. Likes out. Catch you guys later.